The number one selling product of its kind with over 20 years of research and innovation. Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
Life is made up of many gorgeous moments. Cherish them all, big and small, with Blue Nile. Whether it's for yourself or a loved one, Blue Nile's unrivaled selection of expertly crafted fine jewelry and statement pieces help make all your moments sparkle. Blue Nile's experts are on hand to guide you, and their diamond guarantee ensures you get the highest quality at the best price. Celebrate a life well lived in the most radiant way and save up to 30% at BlueNile.com. That's BlueNile.com.
Ho, 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 guys. Welcome to day 6 of the 7 days of Heavy Metal Mass with me, your podcast host, Tony Evans. So it's getting close to Christmas. You're thinking, have I bought all those presents? Have I got the right thing for people? What would they like? Will they like it? Won't they like it? Did I buy enough? Did I buy too much? Should I bother? Well, in my opinion, it doesn't matter in any way, shape or form. If you like to buy stuff, buy stuff. If you don't like to get stuff, don't get stuff. If you love receiving, good. If you get a gift, you don't like it, don't tell anyone. Keep it to yourself, because the person that bought the gift for you has got a lot of time and effort and money into doing that for you. And I always think to myself, if I don't like it, so I'll smile, put it somewhere, and then quietly forget about it. I'm only joking. I love everything that people give me. It's always a nice thing. Now you're saying to Tony, what has this got to do with the 7 days of Heavy Metal Mass? Well, we're coming to that Christmas time very close by, and I thought about presents and buying stuff and how we go about buying music, and over the years, what was my favourite record I've bought over the year? Well, really difficult, because I buy, as you know, at least on average 2 to 3 records a week, and so it's very difficult for me to put my finger on my favourite album to buying experience. But I can tell you what my favourite buying experience is that was all up, and that was Record Store Day. Record Store Day again this year, as it is every year, is a fantastic experience. And the guys at Landspeed Records in Garema Place in Canberra City, the capital city of Australia, and my favourite, possibly the best record store in the world. The guys there know their stuff. They are friendly. They are helpful. They have an amazing collection. They've gone from a handful of vinyl to the new explosion, and now they've just got, it's mainly vinyl, very small amount of CDs. And Record Store Day, they take it very seriously, and they make a lot of fun out of it. And in the old days, pre-COVID, we used to have musicians playing. You had the front of the store was all second-hand vinyl, and all the stuff inside the store, it was all the Record Store Day launch stuff that you can find out in advance. And of course, not all stores get every single thing that's on Record Store Day's list, because it's impossible. There's no way that they could hold that amount on top of their normal stock and make money, because some of the stuff was quite obscure, quite different. I mean, I've told my stories about this. I mean, in the old days, I'd queue up. We used to get there, and I still do, early morning to be in line so I can get in early. Because if there's only one version of a particular print, I don't want to miss it out on it, right? And once I did, I opened my mouth chatting away to someone in front of me about the Sex Pistols, Never Mind the Bollocks, pink vinyl record store day issue, and this hipster in a bubble hat in front of me picked it out of the rack, and I said to them, look, I've come for that. And they were like, oh no, I heard you said it was good. And she walked off with it. So, you know, not the most record store day appropriate moment. So now I'll keep, you know, if I'm going to give you a survival tip for record store day, get there early, wrap up warm because it's April, we're here in Canberra, it's cold. Make sure you've got plenty of cash saved. Make sure that you've had all your hot drinks so you're not too far away from the toilet because you're with someone who can hold your place in the line. Know what you want. Be prepared to buy more. Be prepared to be disappointed. That's record store day, okay? And it sounds a negative thing, prepared to be disappointed, but you're going to get there and are going to be either the one you want is going to be gone or they didn't have it in the first place. But it's to celebrate people like the guys at Land Speed Record and at Songland and other record stores around the country. It's to celebrate their hard work and their love of the medium, the physical medium, you know, not letting it go, being bastions of the analog audio lifestyle. And yes, this year was one of my favourites because we got there, me and John, we had a good old chat, we knew what we wanted. The line was massive because there were all these Taylor Swifters were there trying to get the Taylor Swift prints, which were, man, the line was, you couldn't see the end of it. There was no way they were going to get copies of it that far back, but you know, good luck, they tried, you know. They did. But you know, for me, I think one of the highlights of the day was I got the Emerson, Lake and Palmer's brain salad surgery on picture disc. Now, unfortunately, the sound wasn't very good. The pressing of this is a bit subpar, I'm going to have to say. But the actual product itself is really, really lovely. And, you know, I spent too much, as I always do, but who cares? It happens but once a year. There were a few things I would like to have got they didn't have. There was a Roy... oh, God. What's he? I've gone blank. See, there you go. I've gone blank. See, staring out in the window, chatting away and going, what's the Roy? Not Roy, Rory Gallagher. See, when you're recording a lot of these in a row, your brain goes sometimes a little bit funny. As I told you, it's hard to do it in 10-minute segments. Anyway, yeah, so there was a couple of things I didn't get that I sort of went back later on to try and get. I got outside of the record store day, again, which was a brilliant day. I picked up a Blondie box set from all their singles, and honestly, with this amazing product, it was about $290 I think at the time, but wow, worth every cent in my opinion. Just brilliant versions of the songs I love, brilliant artwork, lots of ephemera, everything you want from a classic big box set. Of course, who doesn't love a bit of Blondie, right? As you all know, I love a bit of Blondie. Yeah, so record store day, long may it live. I can't wait for next year. I don't want to wish my life away, but bloody hell, I love April for that reason. I love going with my mates. I love finding stuff and then being really excited by the stuff they find, you know, because they come away, like John will come away with an armful of records, and you go, wow. Like I think he picked up a Police coloured vinyl singles, which I thought about. I must admit, I thought about getting those. He got them, and they look spectacular. So, and I think there was only maybe 2 of them. So he got. Oh no! And one of the ones I really liked was the Yes Live Close to the Edge album. Wow, that was that's something of that is a beautiful package, and it plays really, really well. It's great sound, as you would imagine from Yes. Anyway, that's me for today. Now for, sadly, the last day of the week, day 7, which will be Christmas Eve. So get ready, chat to you tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.